name is Yash Madhwana. Today I am going to represent a tool called as Nmap for our cyber forensic representation. So I will start my presentation now. First of all, let me share my screen. Okay. So these are the contents we are going to see today. First of all, I will start with the introduction of the Nmap. Then there are three models I am going to represent. First model will deal with the network scanning, basic network scanning in Nmap. Second model will deal with the aggressive scanning in the Nmap. And the third model will deal with the advanced scanning in the Nmap. Okay. So let me start my presentation. So basically Nmap is a footprinting tool. It means that it is generally used for getting information about the target before hacking or after hacking by cyber investigators or the hackers. Nmap is an open source utility, which means it is a free of cost, obviously. So it is generally available on all the well-known platforms like Windows, Linux, Mac OS, etc. Nmap has provided their own domain named as scanme.nmap.org. Okay, I will show you the domain. Okay, so it is just for the education purpose. So all the commands in the Nmap you can execute on scanme.nmap.org. Okay, it's not illegal to run those commands or execute those commands for this domain. Okay, but as they have said, a few scans in a day is a fine, but don't scan 100 times a day or use this site to test your SSH brute force password cracking tool. Okay. And basically Nmap is a noisy tool, which means during scanning of any domain or website or server, firewalls or gateways can detect Nmap easily. There is stealth mode in Nmap, with the help of which we can scan those servers or websites without being detected. But still, it's not 100%. It's not 100% non-detectable. But I have installed the Nmap on my Ubuntu operating system. The command to install it on my the command to install it on Ubuntu operating system is sudo apd install Nmap. So after providing your root password, you can install it easily. It's that easy. So when you type Nmap in your terminal, a manual of Nmap will open. So these are different types of attributes which you can use in the command. So it will differentiate the output you will get with the help of these attributes. Okay. So Nmap, there is another version of Nmap known as ZenMap. So basically it is a GUI based version of Nmap, while the Nmap is a command based. But the major advantage of Nmap is we can differentiate the output in different formats that we want. So like providing different attributes, as we have seen, Nmap can make drastic changes in the output we gain, but it's not the same case in ZenMap. In the ZenMap, you will get the output in the by default format set by the tool itself. So we'll start with the basic network scanning commands in Nmap. First is grepable command or graspable command, service version command, fast version of the service version, some command to scan the open ports. We will see related information of those commands. Okay. Start with the grepable command. Let me first check my IP address. Okay, so my IP address you can see here is 10.0.2.4. We need this IP address to run in my grepable command. Okay. My address is 10.0.2.12 network address. Now I'm going to provide path for my output file. So my output file will be in the txt.txt format. It will take some time. Okay. Okay, so it's done. Okay. So my output file should be in the desktop. Yes, here it is. Okay. As you can see, Nmap has scanned all the IP addresses in the range to 2.1 to 255. 2.255. So here you can see till the 255 all the IP addresses have been scanned and the status of that IP is shown, which means it is active or not. Down means it's not active and up means it is active. Basically, and along with those IP address, Nmap also scans the TCP ports and UDP ports also. So basically, generally Nmap scans 1000 ports in one scan, but we can scan all the 64,000 ports in the command by changing some attributes in the command. And basically, generally it scans first 1000 ports. Okay. So as you can see, it has scanned 1000 ports, TCP 1000, and here is the output, which ports have been scanned by this command. Okay. So now I'm going to execute my next command, which is a service version of the command. The command is -sv scan .org. So as scanning any random websites or domains might be illegal. So we are going to execute this command on the domain provided by the Nmap itself. I have already executed this command. I guess it's here. No, not here. Yeah. No, not here. It's not here also. Okay. Let's execute here. So this command might take some time. So until it shows the output, we will move to our next command. It is a fast version of the previous command, that is service version command. Nmap -f dot org. So the major difference between those two commands we are going to see. -f stands here for the fast, which means here it scans only the most important ports present in the domain scanme.nmap.org. So the most important ports will be like SSH ports or HTTP port. Okay. So as you can see here, it has scanned total 100 ports. Out of these, 99 ports are not active, and the port number 22/TCP is active, and the service used by the port number 22 is SSH service. Okay. And same, the IP address for that scanme.nmap.org is like 45.33.32.156. So these are the outputs we can get through this command. Now let's see its original version here. Okay, so it has scanned 1000 ports. As I have told earlier, Nmap scans 1000 ports in one go. So out of these 1000 ports, 996 ports are not in use currently. Total 4 ports are active for this domain, scanme.nmap.org, and out of those 4 ports, 22, 80, 9, 9929, 13337 are active, which are used for the TCP wrapped echo, HTTP, and SSH as we have seen earlier. Okay. So let's move to our next command, which scans only the open ports of the Nmap. So it is the command is as follows. Okay. So generally this command takes a lot of time. So I have pre-executed this command here already. So you can see the output. Here it is. So 3 ports are majorly active currently. It is 22 port number, service is SSH, port number 80, service held by the used by, held by that port is HTTP, and 131337 service held by this is Elite. Okay. So I have told you that Nmap is a very noisy tool, and Nmap has some but we can execute the Nmap in stealth mode to avoid being detected by the firewalls. So I'm going to show how we can scan the domains in the stealth mode. Here SSC stands for stealth mode. I'm going to provide some ports which I want to scan, and I am going to give my IP address. 24 is the my network address, netmarks. Okay, so it is a sudo, I think. Sudo. Some problem. Okay, so here is the output for the command. Here it has scanned the open. Here it has scanned my network in the stealth mode. Output is same as like the previous commands, but the major difference is it's generally it is very difficult to detect Nmap while scanning those ports. So what Nmap does in normal operation is Nmap uses TCP three-way handshake. So when the three-way handshake is complete, Nmap generally gets detected by the firewalls or the scanners. So while doing the scanning, it performs three-way handshake, but in the stealth mode, it doesn't perform three-way handshake. Generally, creates an half-open connection with the and after scanning, it closes without without sending the acknowledgement to the server. Generally, it is closed at the half-open connection itself. So it is difficult to scan the Nmap in the stealth mode, but still, it's not 100% non-detectable. It is not. Okay. So as we know, the hackers needs to know the port number, IP, and the services held by those port number to launch any attack. So all those information we can get itself in the basic scanning of the Nmap. Okay. So the next scanning of our model 2 is aggressive scanning. So what the aggressive scanning generally gives us output of much more importance or in details, like the operating system version used by the domain or the server, or like database version used by the server or domain. So let's see the output. So the command for aggressive scanning is -a stands for the aggressive scanning here. So this command takes much more time to give the output, and I have pre-executed it here. Oh no, not here. Oh, Yeah, here it is. So as you can see the output of this aggressive scanning, it shows the SSH host key of the particular host, then type of the operating system used by the domain, it is Ubuntu, and also the version of the Ubuntu 2.13. Type of operating system is Linux. Okay, and also uh, the database, which is Apache. You can see in the output, it is Apache. Okay, so let's move to our next module, which is aggressive scanning, which is advanced scanning. So in advanced scanning, we are going to see three types of commands: vulnerable command, brute force password command, and exploit command. So basically, those commands uses scripting. Those commands uses scripting to perform to execute these commands, and we are going to see what kind of output and use this of the command. So for vulnerable, the command is like as follows. So this command also takes much more time, and I think I have already took a screenshot of the output of the command. Yeah, here it is. You can see it's the same command I typed earlier. And this command gives which types of attacks our domain is vulnerable. So it doesn't perform the actual attack on the domain, but it performs it on the mini scale, and it gives some rough idea about attacks which can be performed on the our target machine, our target system or domain. So as you can see, our attack is likely to be vulnerable to slow iris DOS attack. There are other attacks like man in the middle attack, SVN flood attack. Such type of attacks are being being scanned, also can be detected for the particular domain, but our domain scanme.nmap.org is not vulnerable to other attacks. It is only vulnerable to the DOS attack, slow iris DOS attack. Okay. So the next command is exploit command. It is same as like this. It is hyphen script -pn scan me dot. So I'm not going to execute this command, as this command actually performs brute force password cracking on a mini scale. So it might be illegal to perform any brute force password cracking on any type of domain website. And the scanme.nmap.org already mentioned on their website that don't use this tool to perform any brute force password cracking. So I'm not going to execute it. Our last command is to find to exploit some vulnerabilities present in the nmap. So it is hyphen script hyphen pn and our domain name. It is I'm not also going to perform this command because it might be illegal to perform this. Okay. So generally find any exploits, any vulnerabilities present in the particular domain or our target. So as we have seen, all the three commands have common attribute hyphen script. So hyphen script is used to load the nmap scripts. It also allows us to run our own scripts by providing the categories, script file names, etc. So like if hyphen script vuln we use, then it loads the scripts falling in the vulnerable category. Hyphen script brute, then it will load all the scripts related to the brute force cracking. Okay, so that's the end of my my presentation. I hope I'm able to give a nice presentation on the Nmap. Thank you.